I'm going to show you guys how to do the 40-40 trading method, which is one of the best special card trading methods on FIFA 22. But before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Alright boys, so jumping into this video, again, the 40-40 trading method is going to be a high budget special card trading method. Typically, I tell people you want to have at least 100,000 coins to do this, but the more coins you have, the easier it's going to be and the more efficient it's going to be. So with this filter, all you're going to do here is you're going to set your quality to special, you're going to set your maximum bid price to 40K, and your minimum buy now to 40K. So basically what this allows you to do is it gives you special cards with a pretty low bid but a higher buy now. Now you can adjust this a lot just to kind of see what gets you the most cards. 40-40 is kind of the traditional method here and what typically gets you the most. So if we go ahead and search in here, how does this trading method work? How do we make coins? So the first thing we do when we get in here is we're going to scroll until we find cards that have bids on them, because basically anything that has a bid, it's likely that that's a good deal right now and you can bid on it as well and make some coins off of it. So when you come across some cards, for example, this Jared Bowen and this Alejandro Gomez, so I would then jump over to Footbin here and quickly look up the prices of these players. So Jared Bowen, I'd quickly look up, see what his price is, and then look at the market sales history. Looks like he typically sells about 40K. And then I want to know that Gomez as well. So I'll check his price too. He goes about 28K. See what he typically sells for, about 28K. So now I know that this Bowen sells for 40K and this Gomez sells for 28K. So what I'm going to do from here is you need to figure out how much you're going to bid on these cards. Now, the rule I typically use is you want to bid for 10% under the price you're going to sell for. So for example, with this Bowen, if I'm going to sell at 40K, I want to pick him up 10% under 40K, which is 4,000 coins less. So I'd like to pick him up for 36K or less. Now he's been bid over that, so I'm just going to remove him here. And basically the way we come up with that 10% is you lose 5% on tax when you're selling a card, so you can still make a 5% profit on these cards. Now I did win some cards before the video that you may have seen there so that I can show you those, but we'll see if we can win like one card here. I know this Hummels is a decent deal. He goes like 45K. If we have a look, and like the more you do this, the more efficient it's going to be, the more coins you're going to make, just because you get used to prices. Once you have more coins, you can bid on multiple cards. It really does just get a lot easier as you go. But jumping into the cards that I won before the video, taking a look at these, again, we won two cards here. I won a Traore for 17,750 and a Tomiyasu for 22.5K. And just to give you guys an idea of what I look at when I'm selling cards, so this Traore here, if I take a look, I want to see what he's typically selling for, and it looks like I could 100% sell him for 20K here. I may be able to sell him like 20.5, 21K, but I'm going to go ahead and list this card for 20K. And you can see I picked him up for just under 10% under that. So I'm going to lose 1,000 coins on tax here because of 5%. And I'm going to make 1,250 coins on that Traore card. Next up, we have this Tomiyasu, who's 22.5K. And I'm probably going to try to sell him around 27,000 coins here. So again, selling at 27,000, 10%, that's 2.7K. So I'd want to pick him up for like 25K or less, 25,250, and that would be a good enough deal there. So those were some decent deals that we picked up on there. Now, something that's very key when it comes to methods like this that I always tell people is if you're going to sit there and be like, oh, I'm not winning cards, I'm not getting anything. One, you need to be consistent with it. The cards will 100% come. Two, you can't be stingy with your profits in a method like this. If you're making 1 to 2K a card, that is more than good. For example, this Hummels is going to sell for about 46K, so I think that's a decent deal actually. So I'm going to bid 41,250 on him, because you got to think, if I sell this guy for 46K, I'm going to get 43,700 coins back. So if I win this card right now, I'm making 2.5K after tax right there. So I could bid a significant amount higher. And kind of the more expensive the cards get, the further away I'll get from that 10% profit. Because, as you go high, or that 10% difference, because as you go higher, that 5% profit's going to get higher every single time. So you can actually go a bit higher here. So even if I win this card here, I'd still be making 1,700 coins on him. So that's very, very nice there. And it really is just about that kind of consistency and winning as many cards as possible and really just staying on top of it here. So what I like to do is I'll sit here and bid on cards, and then if I hit triangle or if you hit Y on Xbox, it brings you to your transfer targets. You can quickly check if you're winning the stuff you've bid on, and then boom, bid on it again. And then if I just hit circle or B on Xbox, it takes me right back, and I can continue bidding on cards here. So that's kind of like a quick way to transition between your transfer targets and the cards you're looking to bid on here in your filter without having to like reset the filter or anything kind of annoying like that. Now this Rudiger's 42K, so that could be a decent deal. No longer is he a decent deal. So you guys kind of get the idea here. You just got to stay on top of things and win as many cards as possible. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.